Since Spacies.
G'day invaders, welcome to Spacies, and this is a continued look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, and we are up to Phantasy Star III for the Sega Mega Drive. This is going to be the first Let's Play I've done since I've changed the room around, so this is going to be a little different for me. With Phantasy Star III, it was a big anticipated game at the time because it had Phantasy Star 1 on the Master System being one of the greatest role plays ever. And featuring a female protagonist. Sega were being seen as a company that was trying new things and pushing the envelope, all that stuff. And then you had Phantasy Star 2, and it showed that, oh, here's a company that can take a already good idea and push it forward into the 16-bit era. And it was an awesome game. Phantasy Star 2 was, had a whole heap of plot twists in it. Huge amount of gameplay time in that game, and most people that have played it through to completion will agree that it's one of their more memorable games they've played back in that era. But then Phantasy Star 3 came out, and something went wrong. There was a production nightmare in the background, or development hell as it's called now. It was released in Japan in 1989, so very shortly after Phantasy Star 2 was released, this game came out. I personally think they should have given it more time and made it maybe an early 90s release. It came out in 1990 in the West, but that's only due to translations needing to be done, etc. I think that's enough of the intro though. Let's just get stuck into it. I've got my Jim Beam and coat ready here to get stuck into this because I think I'm going to need it. Phantasy Star 3 on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. Take it away. So normally when I start these Let's Plays, I like to just get straight into the game, but before I do, I'm going to show a quick snippet from an interview from the creator of Phantasy Star 3. So this is just to give you a bit of a backstory as to why the game is the way it is, and I'll touch on it more when I play the game. But here we go. This is the interview with the creator, or not the creator, but he was a development team member. Anyway, let's just play.
そうですね。まずワン、ツー、フォーというこういうストーリーの流れがありまして、3っていうのはちょっと外伝的な感じなんですよ。で作ってるメンバーも3だけちょっと違うメンバーで作ってまして、グラフィックの雰囲気とかそういうものもちょっと違いまして、なんでしょう、外伝的な位置づけですね。今日これ持ってきたんですけど、当時のヒントブックですね。ですね。結構このキャラクターはミュウは結構気に入って使ってたキャラクターですね。そうですね。まず最初の方から登場してたのと、やっぱり見た目と強さと使いやすさのバランスって言いますかね、なんか主人公をすごくよく助けてくれるイメージがありましたね。そうですね。まずグラフィックが綺麗になったということと、やっぱり、容量が全然違いますんで、当時は例えばファンタジースター3の場合マルチエンディングで話が分かれますけれども、当時の本当に少ない容量の中に詰め込むのが大変だったんですよ。でも今は本当に容量的にはすごくたくさん使えますので、豊富なシナリオですとかセリフもたくさん入る、音も絵もたくさん入る、ムービーも入る、でそれぞれのクオリティももっといいものが使えるということで、非常にそういうものは良くなりましたよね。でお話自体もボリュームがあるものになりましたね。ですね。RPG が結構いろんなタイトル、その頃結構出始めですかね。結構いろんなタイトルが出るようになって、何か一つ特徴を持たせたい、他の RPG にない特徴を持たせたいといった中の一つだったんですね。そうですね。 まあファンタシースター、まあ、3だけじゃなくてシリーズとして非常にセガを代表する RPG として、まあいろいろなファンの方ついていただいて実際遊んで面白いものですのでね、皆さんいろいろ楽しんで。
Right, so basically he's just going on about how they were constrained with memory and they really didn't have perhaps the development time that they needed, which is something I kind of touched on in my intro. I just think they were trying to go for too much with this game in one hit. But I give him, hats off credit to the development team for trying something new. Anyway, let's get straight to the game, shall we? Right, so Phantasy Star 3, and as soon as the title screen comes up, you can see that it's just not the same art style. It just has nothing in common with the previous Phantasy Star titles, which is just a huge shame. And again, I don't want them to be releasing the same game over and over again. That's not entirely what I'm after. What I'm saying is they should have kept more from the elements of Phantasy Star 1 and 2 and carried them over into this, but they just totally went on their own path. They didn't have the same developer that created Phantasy Star 1 and 2. She had gone on to do something else at that time, and you can see that I call it that this game was mishandled. So he starts with this girl being washed up, and you got no idea where she's from. She doesn't know her name, she doesn't know anything about her past, and it stems off into this huge saga, which is the story of the game. This simple little event of a girl getting washed up ashore alive is what triggers off a storyline that goes over a few generations. That's why the game's called Generations of Doom. And one of the big things about this game is that it allows you choices within the game, big choices, and that is who you're going to marry. You get a choice between two girls at every stage, and or two ladies, and you have to decide which one you're going to partner up with and marry and have kids with. And having those choices in the game leads to different branches in the path. Now, admittedly, the end result from one choice to another is not overly big, but it was big enough for people to go back and replay it from start to try and see, out of curiosity, what the different choices allowed you. And then they throw you in the game. So straight away you can see the art style is, I don't know how you put it, it's just murky. There's no real refinement. Now they stop you from leaving the town straight away because Maya awaits in the castle. It's just a silly name. Maya, I don't know how you say it. So from the start you're told to go straight to the church. There's no run button, which sucks, but that's how the games were back then. Who are these dudes? Please escort your bride to the throne room. Okay, don't have to be so excited about it. I think it's the end room from memory. Up here. There we go. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's a beauty. I am honoured that you want to marry me, Reese. Perhaps someday we will find out where I'm from and stuff. And who I am. I like what you've done with your hair. That white blue look. It's gonna catch on in years. Ah, so I'm not doing this. This is automated. La-di-da-di-da. That's not how weddings work. You don't just go fetch your wife and then rock up and say I do, we all do. Oh, hang on. Is this Ghosts and Goblins? Filthy Orokins, may I will not become one of yours. No! Return her, you foul dragon spawn of Leia. I'll find Maya if I have to search forever. This has just got nothing to do with Phantasy Star. Don't be a fool, no one has ever seen a lion. For over 1,000 years, starting a war is not a rational thing to do. Cool off in the dungeon. So your chick gets stolen from you just before you're about to get hitched. And then they throw you in a slammer. That's not cool. I'll swear it. Is that normal to have the dungeon entrance right near the throne like that? I mean, is that really a good design choice? Alright, so you're left here. Alright, so they put you in a slammer. And those are treasure chests. Okay? Why don't they just give you escape plans while you're at it? You get a knife. You got 300 coins, right? And a monitor, which I'm still not yet to realise what that does. So I'm trying to work out how to arm myself. Okay, and knife, and we'll put it in the right hand. That's put my damage up a bit, and let's get back to the game. Yeah, cool. Who are you? I'm Lena, and I'll help you escape. Follow me. Guess there's no time. Quick, there's no time to explain. Why is it that dungeons always play a big part of these games? You've got Legend of Zelda starts off in a similar fashion, which predates. No, this predates Legend of Zelda. Look at these houses, they're so bare. Hang on, was that a secret entrance to the dungeon? And they put those... Stay on the other side of the counter. Why? I want to go down those steps. Right, so you're running a store from a shop that has a secret entrance to the dungeons of the castle. Nothing suspicious about that at all, is there? Maya is a mystery to everyone in London. Well, the mystery at the moment is where the heck is she? Right now I'm armed with a shield, armor, knife, and a helmet. Let's go kick some ass. Alright, we've got our first fight. One of the big differences is that the Japanese version had parallax scrolling on the ground. I think it started off showing the parallax scrolling on the ground, but for some odd reason, I don't know why. Alright, let's yay, we got one of them down. God, the first fight and they've already got 4 against 1 at the moment. That's pretty unfair. I might have to go back to the town and sleep this off. So this game is a bit of a grind fest. I'm not a big fan of the music on this. They went from Phantasy Star II having one of the best roleplay music in any roleplay game of that era. They went from that to this. So uninspiring. Yes! And let's go sleep it off. Where's the hotel? I need a room to sleep, please. So I'm just sorting myself out here. Have you found the princess yet? Hang on, she just got stolen. Relax. freaking demon came along with wings and took her. What do you expect me to just go fly after her? Flap my arms? How impatient are these people? Remember Orochia's law, kill no living thing. I'll kill the son of a bitch that stole my wife. I just finished killing 4 budgie things out the front there. Does that make me a criminal now? Talk to the townsfolks. The man by the fountain owns a boat, but he will not sail unless he has a cyborg on board. Who wrote this plot? That is not plausible. Is it this dude? I'm a superstitious old man. Good Prince Reese. Cyborgs are good luck. They're good luck charms if you ask me. So I need, this is a fetch quest hidden within the main storyline. I have to go find this stinking cyborg before he will allow me to get on his stupid boat. Right, she's just standing there all by herself. Oh no, they're gonna make me fight something just before. No! I hope this chick, when she joins my party, she can cure me. Alright, here we go. No, I want to talk to her. No, I'm not one of Leia's people's prince. I'm a combat cyborg. Designation Mia type. I have been waiting for 1,000 years for you. Only a descendant of Orochio can command me. And she joins your party. Well, that seemed like a bit of a non-event. I'm sorry, but when a party member joins your team, that should be like an exciting moment. That was just an anticlimax. Can she cure me? So where's this dude with this who owns the boat? Where has he gone? Hang on, you look new. Walk across the bridge to reach Elan. Okay. Ah, here he is. Welcome aboard. There's someone holed up in the cave on the island. I hear he stole a gem. Alright. We are sailing. We are sailing. Oh, see the palace down there in the muck? Our oldest legend says that the evil dark force is trapped there by the sword of Orochio. Alright, now we're on the middle island. Okay. Oh wow, okay. We've finally got some half decent music? I don't know. Oh wow, they're really throwing everything at me now in one hit. And I'm poisoned. So I really should have come here with a lot of anti-venom. And I'm going to get my ass handed to me on a plate by the look of it here. And I just realised I probably haven't even given my sidekick there any weapons or any armour. She's dead. I just think the enemy design is pretty ordinary on this too. The Phantasy Star 2 and Phantasy Star 1 just had a bit more charm. And party won. And now I'm walking around with a corpse. Oh no, that's it. I'm out. Well, that's been my very, very quick look at Phantasy Star 3. Yeah, not an overly exciting game. It's just such a shame because there was so much build up with Phantasy Star 1 being as good as it was, and then you had the build up for Phantasy Star 3, Sorry, 2. What am I saying? Phantasy Star 2 on the Mega Drive. It was such a good game. So you figured it's only going to make sense that Sega's going to do the right thing and release a really decent Phantasy Star 3, right? Didn't happen. We got this instead. And it looked like it was because of internal staff movements within Sega at the time. So yeah, that's been a quick look at Phantasy Star 3. Yeah, I don't think I will go back to that one. It's just, there's no desire, there's nothing to that game that makes you want to come back to it. It's just a game that's going to get forgotten in time. They did try to do some things with branching paths and alternative endings, but it wasn't enough to save the game, to be quite honest. But the next one in this series is Phantasy Star 4, and that was a much different outcome. Better game. It was like one of the best in the series, and so many people remember that with such fond memories. It was a huge game for the time too, as far as memory goes. It was a big game. And that's coming up next on this series, Phantasy Star 4, on the look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I do multiple other videos besides just these Let's Plays. I'm also currently looking at the past in gaming since 1978, gaming since Spacies, and I'm going to be doing 1979. That's my next video in that series. I also have a Patreon page. You can see the link down there below, and you can see the patrons down there. A big shout out to those guys too. They really do help with paying for some of this stuff that I use on the channel. It's not cheap, and for example, the intro alone to this channel was $40. I don't understand why it was so much, but that's how much they charge to get that intro looking all flash and cool like that. But those guys on the Patreon page that support me, they really do make a big difference. Please like and subscribe. I think I'm rambling, so I'll leave it at that. My name has been Brian, and I've been gaming since Spacies. Thanks, guys.
Since Spacies.